double photoshopped. Ah! Wait. No, this can't be real. Wait. No. Are you guys ready to see this? Time I see Caroline on an ad. I mean, if you take the train, right? If you take public transportation, that's a lot of times where people see ads with my face on them. But yeah, I was not the pregnant lady in the baby shower. It's another girl like this. Asian woman stands next to party decoration, set up table with food and drink, pastel theme, baby shower, birthday decoration, female stylist, house party, lifestyle cake, and dessert. Bro, I've seen these. Bro, I'm telling you, I did this shoot. I took these photos 9 years ago. Yes. We've talked about this a couple times, but I forget there's always going to be people who are like, wait, hold on. Welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Did the Person Who Edited the Stock Images Do to My Face? So bad. This was almost a decade ago, and these photos are still around. I will be dead. I will be dead and gone. And there will still be a dental ad with my fucking face on it. You look like you're about to cook on a local station's morning show. Wait, where's Ask Cheryl? Where is Ask Cheryl, please? Okay, here's another one. See? Group of women friends. How the fuck are you guys even finding these? Group of women friends celebrating life, love, happiness, friendship with cocktails, mimosa brunch, baby shower fun with mimosa cocktail, diverse group women friends, mix multiple ethnicities. Wow. Bro, it's actually so offensive that they edited my face in all these photos. You can tell. You can tell that they did some weird squeezing thing to make my nose pinch. And I know what these other girls looked like. They didn't do it to their faces. I'm the only face that I don't know who did the editing. I don't know if it was specifically these iStock Photos sites, but they did weird edits to my face. Yeah, this is what we call the poster for DEI. This has a bunch of you. Oh my God, I want to die. Okay. What the hell? This one's normal. They didn't do anything weird to my face. I found a pic of orthodontics. Why did they give me a weird, they did weird things to my face and they didn't do it. That is scary. It's so scary. No, look at my nose. That's not my face. They pinched my nose and they made my face slimmer. And this was before I got Botox in my jaw for my TMJ. I did not have that's not even my face shape now. It's not even they shaved my jaw, made my weird nose, made my nose weird. Yes, this is, what is it? It's a liquefy tool. You can find Caroline on Amazon under a lot of cake decoration stuff. Oh my God. This is actually a photo of me. It's not technically a stock image, but he has a nice smile, but he has wacky ideas. Caroline Kwan, age 32, Los Angeles. This was my I'm young and in high school headshot. This is my cast me on the CW, please. We need to ask Cutie if she's ever seen you in a cake materials ad. I can't remember if I've ever brought this up to her before, but this is going to be one of those Caroline lore moments. She's like, what do you mean? No, I have. Oh, wait, I have because, well, okay, I at least sent this to Cutie and Sam. I remember sending this to them. They were like, what the hell is this? And I said, I did a stock photo shoot one time 9 years ago, and these photos have haunted me ever since. Blue Popeye say thank you for the 4 months. So I don't know if she knows about the cake, like specifically these ones, but I definitely sent in the group chat, Ask Cheryl, aunts and cousins not invited to the bridal shower. Portrait of a small business home, catering owner, pastry, desserts, sweets, cake, portrait, caterer, Asian woman, beautiful party, set up decoration, mimosas, champagne. Ask Cheryl. This is from a friend. So I'm just sitting here Googling, trying to figure out what family to invite to a couple's shower and the etiquette and whatnot. Click this link. And is this Kwan? You guys, I cannot tell you how many texts I have, how many messages I have, texts that I have that are of this kind, where someone, either a friend of a friend, will send something and be like, is this Kwan? That phrase right there, is this Kwan, has been asked so many times because of how many random things that I have done. Like somebody will be watching a random commercial or show that I had a small part in, and then screenshot and be like, is this Kwan? Or something like this. They see a link. Ask Cheryl, aunts and cousins not invited to the bridal shower. Is this Kwan? I'm going to be on the lookout from now on. You probably, there are Caroline Kwan stock images for those with eyes to see. Is this one double Photoshop? Hold on. Double Photoshopped. Ah! Wait. No, this can't be real. Wait. No. Are you guys ready to see this? Wait. What? No. What is that? Who the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell? This is a nightmare. They completely Photoshop the Asian out of me. They made you look Italian. Wait, I look like a Dallas housewife? Who? It's Cheryl. Oh my God, Cheryl's come to kill me. Oh my God. What the actual fuck? What the hell? This woman looks like, honestly, this looks like the type of woman who's like, in this house, love is love. But also J.K. Rowling did nothing wrong. I just think J.K. Rowling is really unfairly prosecuted. I stand with J.K. Rowling. This is so... how many more of these are there out there? Drew, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. How many more of these monstrosities? Like, we have had this conversation on stream before. This is not the first time we have gone over this part of my lore where I'm a stock image all over the internet. And yet there's always new cursed discoveries. There is always some new horrors to look upon with mine eyes. What the fuck? Now that's a Cuomo voter. Yeah, stick this on an ad being like, Andrew Cuomo is going to save New York City. That's like the last thing you see in one of those films where an obsessed person transforms herself into you to steal your life. I literally wrote a short story that I wanted to make into a horror short. Like I wanted to direct it. And it is about that exact concept. It is about this. Oh my God, that is so scary. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Can you do a side by side? You don't need to do a side by side. You can look at my face here. Oh my God. She's got to live, laugh, love in the kitchen for sure. Why? What happened? Who did this? Why did this? Why did this? Literally whitewashing. Literally whitewashing. They were like, you know what? That girl, she's not white enough. Was there really no other white lady with a cake as a stock photo? That I have so many questions. There are so many white ladies with cakes as stock images. Why go to all the trouble to do this? Honestly, if I'm just browsing on Amazon and I see this image, I'm not immediately thinking they're fake. I guess like if you're zooming in on it, you're like, this isn't real. Or when you see the Amazon images and they're advertising like workout clothes and their waists are this big and their boobs are the bodies look like this. The most extreme hourglass you've ever seen. Oh my God. This was an 8-hour photo shoot and I did not make a dime. I did not make a dime for the shoot. And I have not made a dime, of course, for my image being used because that's how stock images work. But I got really shitty headshots taken afterwards. Do they just have you pose with an open mouth and toasting, or like action shots? Yes. So basically we would set up different scenes. We're like, okay, this scene, like the one girl had the pregnant belly and we're like, okay, let's like, haha, cheers. Yeah. Okay, everybody, like someone just told a really funny story. Okay, make sure that you guys are closer together and that you all are laughing really big. Big laughs, big laughs. It's that. It's a photo shoot like that. Should you wear white to a baby shower? Woman's outfit choice sparks debate, and it's mine. I'm the woman who wore white to a baby shower that sparked debate. Potentially ended friendships. It's me? Okay, hold on a second. Woman's the stock image of a pregnant woman wearing pink standing next to friends, one of whom is wearing white as they celebrate her baby shower. What? Oh my God. Can you imagine if I'd actually gotten paid for like my image being used this many times? I would be so rich. I would be so rich with the amount of times that my likeness has been used. Mixed race, multi-ethnic, female friends having fun, natural, and laughing together. Perfect smile. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it because you sign it over. So let this be a lesson, okay? Let this be a lesson that if you ever have an opportunity to do stock images, not that it's like the worst thing in the world, okay? It's very funny now. It's very funny, but also my likeness is everywhere. Just know you don't make money. You might get lucky and make $100 on a photo shoot, which I didn't even get that. I did not even get I did not even get paid for the shoot.